sprinkled all over. Another question. Why do whales have the genes for making legs, humans have the genes for making tails, and chickens have the genes for making teeth? Just a question. If they were all created in present form, they shouldn't have these genes.
Okay, you have to look at the evidence more objectively. Whales do not have genes to produce legs. Whales have genes that code for these little tiny bones that are perfectly functional and have nothing to do with walking. Once in a while, some extra bones develop due to a genetic malformation, and evolutionists interpreted these extra bones as pneumatic legs. However, this only makes sense if you start with a preconceived idea that evolution is true. However, one can perfectly explain these bones without assuming evolution. This can be explained by genetic malformations. Besides, this supposed leg is not even connected to the spinal cord. Okay, once again, this is just a genetic malformation. It is just that the spinal cord grew more than it was supposed to. This is not evidence for evolution, and claiming that this supposed tail is evidence that we came from monkeys is like saying that this girl is evidence that we came from octopus. So once again, you are looking at the evidence with the preconceived idea that evolution is true. Okay, once again, we don't need evolution to explain this. And once again, you are looking at the evidence with the preconceived idea that evolution is true. The fact is that there are many birds in the fossil record with teeth. So, why wouldn't chickens be created with teeth originally? Maybe the genetic material for teeth was lost through natural selection, maybe it was lost through random genetic drift, or maybe the genetic material was lost during the flood. I mean, the fact is that we don't need to assume that birds came from dinosaurs or from crocodiles or whatever to explain this. So, once again, this is not solid evidence for evolution.
Aside from the fact that that's completely illogical, then, why do humans not have genes for making feathers? Why are these atavistic genes, as they're called, only found in organisms that are related by common descent? It makes absolutely no.
Oh, really? And what about horses with atavistic genes for horns? This entirely refutes your point because horses were not supposed to evolve from animals with horns. Take a look at the supposed ancestors of the horse. None of them had horns. But I'm sure this doesn't falsify evolution because evolution is unfalsifiable. I'm sure you are going to find an excuse to explain this. But the thing is that if we ever find a mammal with feathers, you will use the exact same excuse, which means that evolution is unfalsifiable. So let's make a deal. You use this baby as irrefutable evidence that we came from monkeys, and let me use this horse as irrefutable evidence that modern horses came from unicorns. Have a nice day.